This is Retro Gamer Knee here, and today I'm doing this Super Mario Brothers 3 Famicom edition here, Famicom version here on the Family Computer Classic Mini, the Famicom Classic Mini that I reviewed last week. I'm going to start out with World 1 Grassland. So here it is. I'm going to start Super Mario Brothers 3, it's Famicom version. I'm just going to do Grassland today. I know I did this about 4 or 5 months ago on the NES. There's some differences like that right there, where a window swipes back out when you enter the level. And the reason I'm doing it is because it's actually a little more challenging. Because like I said last week when I started this out, if I get hit right now, I'll turn back into regular Mario, not Super Mario. You don't have that middle handicap like you did before. So I'm going to do a full playthrough. It'll just be world by world like I did before. Using these tiny Famicom mini controllers here. Not bad. I gotta be kind of close to it because they're shorter. That's one thing I didn't mention in my review. I heard something that the reason the cords are shorter in Japan on their Nintendos and all that is because they play up close. They get up close to the TV and they play over there. That's what I've heard. I might have seen it in a video. I don't know. Or someone told me, I think it was just a YouTube video where something was getting reviewed or someone was reviewing it or something and talking about that's how they play over there in Japan. Or I read about it or something. I can't remember. Well, I'm doing it their way now. This is World 1 Grassland. I mean, the graphics exactly the same. It's the same exact game, and there's stuff that's laid out a little differently. I'll point it out if I think I see something, but it's just a few things in some stages, I think, that they pointed out. I think it's more crucial that when you get hit, you turn right back into regular Mario. But, you know, Japan, they tend to play their games in a higher difficulty setting than in the U.S. That's what I've always been told. What my understanding is, Americans don't like their games to be super hard. I mean, I don't put a game down just because it's harder. You know, it's harder. If I'm not playing good at it, I need to learn to play better. It's kind of like Super Mario Brothers: The Lost Levels. I can't beat the game. I've came close, but never did get the Koopa. I played it not long ago, made it to World 8-3, and couldn't get past it, and I kind of gave up again, you know. I know when I was a kid, I got all the way to 8-4. I just couldn't get anywhere in that castle. I need to try to still get back there. I'm pretty sure I still have my game file on my Super Mario All-Star cartridge. I could still try to do 8-3 and get to the end of the game. If I haven't played it for a while, I just assume start over. But if I have the file, I could potentially do it because I was playing it straight through. I'm going to get all the flutes like I always do. I don't plan on using them unless I use them by mistake, and at that, I'd be redoing the video. Look at that, all in Japanese. From my understanding is they word everything differently. If you were to actually be able to read that, it's worded differently than it is in English in the US. That might have been another video I saw. And I do all the levels. I used to just skip as much as I could to try to get to the end of the game when I was younger, and now I'm more of a completionist with this. Because I want to say I actually beat everything in it. I don't know why I'm bothering with that. Just because it's there, that's why. Couldn't get them all. I never liked doing this stage. I would usually skip this one. If I can get that star. Got it. Grassland isn't too long. They just get longer and longer as you go. Watch, I'm gonna miss it. Watch. No, I didn't. I actually got it. Jinxed myself into winning. That's just making me want to watch The Wizard again. Highly recommend that movie. Why did I get that? I get the... I can get the raccoon tail back right here. The Wizard showed this little secret. I think everyone knew that. Just to give it away before the game came out, so you could at least get one warp flute if you saw the movie. You knew where to get it. So you could warp somewhere further in the game if you wanted. That's probably basically all it was for, just Nintendo letting you have it. Told them they could share it. I'm sure they had to get certain permissions from Nintendo and other companies to show these games. The Wizard, a big, long commercial for Nintendo. I love the Power Glove. It's so bad. I've been starting to say things are rad again. Radical dude, yeah. Radical dude! If I could unstick my head from the 1980s to early 1990s, it'd probably be good for a lot of people. Move on here. That's how you get that one. I messed it up. Koopa Troopa got in my way. No, I'm not going to start knowing them. There we go. I got some stuff. I don't want that one. I never could figure out why sometimes in the bonus stage here where you're fighting the Hammer Brother, that fire flower turns white. I can speak correctly. Okay, I need to learn to read Japanese and speak it. They say the older you get, it's harder to learn a foreign language, but they say it's easier to actually learn to speak it than it is to write it. I'd never be able to write that. I might be able to pick up enough to get by or something if I was in Japan. Something like that. But don't ask me to read a book written like that. Jeez, thought he was going to hit me. Alright, that was World 1 Grassland. Got it, blah, blah, blah. This is World 2 Desert Land. Keep an eye out for the next part of this. It'd be like part 2. I'm not going to call it that in the caption. This is just World 2 Desert Land here. I'll go ahead and I'll do this while I'm still got it going. Saved. Keep an eye out for the next one, World 2 Desert Land. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.